at the beginning of 2020, I suffered from a very bad depression. I had struggled with depression before, but it's been a long time since I experienced it that bad. I didn't feel like I had any use, like I didn't need to be alive anymore. I really felt like I just wanted to die. And there was just a tiny sliver in me that still fought and still wanted to stay alive. But my depression was really starting to win out. And I remember going to the leadership conference before the Awakening conference to serve in the Beamer team. And that whole day, I just couldn't really get any of the words or any of the songs. Nothing really hit me. It was like I was completely numb and I couldn't experience anything except this intense feeling of just wanting to die all day. And that evening was the start of the conference, and I really felt like I shouldn't go. Like, what was the use anyway? So my mom actually said, no, you know what, we're just gonna go. And she took me, and I'm very glad she did, because after all, it turned out that moment really changed my life. During the worship and during the sermon, I got a very bad stomach ache, and everything in me screamed to get away, like, just leave. It's no use. You should just die. Why are you still here? All those thoughts and all those feelings just kept going through my mind. But I was actually sitting in the front row, and I felt like if I would leave, everyone would see, and yeah, that just made me anxious. So I stayed, which really was God's intervention, because it's really what I needed. Then after the sermon, Vince came on stage, and he said, like, some people just need to take a step and surrender, get down on your knees and just completely surrender everything. Even if you did it before, like if you gave your life to the Lord before, sometimes you just need to take that step one more time. So I really couldn't do much more than just, I fell to my knees and I wept like I hadn't wept before. I just, all the pain and all the hurt, I just kept crying, and people started praying over me, and I just really experienced that Jesus was telling me to live, that those thoughts of death and wanting to die were not his and were not his plan. He just wanted me to live. So when I got back to my feet, the first thing I said to my mom was, well, I don't want to die anymore. I want to live. And after the service, I was prayed over again, and I really received God's joy and His Spirit, and I hadn't felt that joy in such a long time. I just couldn't stop laughing. I remember even being a little bit embarrassed on my bike ride home because I just couldn't stop laughing. I was just so full of joy, and yeah, God really saved my life. My name is Leah, I'm 26 and I live in Hilversum, and God changed my life when He healed me from my depression.